Let's talk about making links. Everybody goes to a website and there are things to click that go to another page. Those are called anchor tags in HTML. The name of the element is simply A. So you can say less than A, greater than, type click me, for example, and then finish it off with the closing tag, less than slash A, greater than sign, click run. Now, if you have it like this, nothing's gonna happen if you click, right? That's because we didn't tell it, okay, where do you want to go? So an anchor tag, you need to have what we call an attribute. Now, if you want to provide additional information to an HTML element, we need to add an attribute to it. Now, the attributes, they're written. You locate the opening tag for the element, in this case, less than A, greater than. Then you go to the right-hand side of its name, add a space, and then you write the name of the attribute. In this case, the attribute is called href, href. Now, to give that attribute a value, you have to follow the syntax equal sign, double quotes, and within the double quotes, you type your value. In this case, it has to be the what we call URL or the link to where you want to go. And that's typically what you see in the browser address bar. So you can just copy that. And for example, if I want to go to Google, that will be http://www.google.com. Okay, find your favorite website and copy the value from the address bar in your browser, and you can paste it here. Okay, so the attribute href, syntax is equal sign, and then you type the value within double quotes. Okay, every character here matters, so make sure you're following just like this. Now I click run in the top left, and if I hover my mouse and I see in the bottom left of my browser window, it's very small. I don't know if you can see. It says where it's going to go to, www.google.com, right, with the HTTPS prefix there. Now, if I click this, it's going to go to Google. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to lose this environment I'm working with. So I'm going to hold the control key in my browser and click. What that does is open the link in a new tab or window. And then you can see here it opened Google. Okay, so it's working. I'm going to close that. Now, let me teach you about another attribute you can give to the anchor tag. Now, HTML elements, you can provide more information with attributes, but it doesn't have to be just one attribute like I wrote here. You can add many more attributes. Another attribute is called the target attribute. Now, if I want to add another attribute, I can just follow what I did before. To the right of the name, add a space, and then type the name of the attribute, in this case, target. Or if you want to do it after the href, that's also okay. But make sure there's a space between each pair of attribute value, okay? So I'm going to add a space here after the double quotes, and then say target. And then I'm going to follow the same pattern to specify a value for this attribute. Equal sign, double quotes, and then within the double quotes, you're going to say underscore blank. Now I have to say specifically underscore blank because that means when you click the link, it will try to open it in a new tab or window, like a blank page. That way I don't have to hold control as I click the link for it to go to a new page, to a new tab. So I'm going to click run in the top left. Now without holding the control key in my keyboard, I'm going to click the link, and you can see it went to another page in a new tab. Traditionally, we used to have windows and then they added tabs later. So that's why it's a new tab now.